What's up, guys? Today we'll be ranking every Champions League final since 2010 to 2025. Actually, 2026, as you can go right now, but there doesn't be in the Champions League final. So yeah, I think there's some legendary games here. So yeah, let's just dive into it. So we are starting off with 2009, 2010 Inter versus Bayern Munich. This one was when Inter won the treble, when they had that was it Jose Mourinho? Yeah, with Samuel Eto'o. I think we all know that team. So yeah, I think this team was a very winning side. Wait, sorry, I have to change this. Very winning side. It was a good team. It was a pretty good team. So I will put this edge of my seat. I mean, I've watched these games all back, and not a must-watch game. I think it's not like a game I'll cry over if I missed it. So yeah, I just not a must-watch game. Um, I don't think this is an order in any way, shape, or form. 2018, we're just skipping like 8 year difference here, but it's fine. 2018-19 Liverpool versus Spurs, the most boring final I have ever watched in my life. Holy crap. The semi-final should have been the final, bro. The semi-final versus Barca should have been the final. I think I would have been. I would say I'd use my life savings to watch it, bro. I think it would be up there if the final was against Barca, which it wasn't. So yeah, I'll be putting this one. I'd rather watch golf, bro. I'd rather watch those lousy commentators than watch that game, bro. That game was the most boring crap I've ever watched in my life, bro. Cannot lie. Moving on to 2019-2020 Neymar Jr., Mbappe, and I forgot whoever that front three, Di Maria, I think. Yeah, when Bayern beats PSG 1-0 in that treble winning Bayern team. So I think this was a. I mean, I think there was a lot of opportunity in the game. There should have been more goals, but I think not a must-watch game as well. It's not like you didn't have to watch it to really. But the Neymar Jr. sad story, may want to go to PSG to win more trophies. Almost did win the Champions League, but unfortunately, it didn't come through for him, man. Neymar, I'm really unfortunate for him. I can't lie. Moving on to 2020-2021, this one was why, like most Champions League finals, some of them are just so boring because every team's not trying. It's not playing more safe. It's a Champions League final, to be fair. So I think a lot of these must go like are probably gonna go not a must watch game, but yeah, I'm gonna put this one not a must watch game because like actually I would actually put it rather watch golf, bro. This game was so boring, man. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this game there wasn't much in it. 2021-2022 Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Two finals Liverpool have lost against Real Madrid now, which is insane. Insane, bro. This one as well, not a must-watch game, bro. I wasn't clenching my buttocks every time someone was on the counter. So I don't really. No, Man City versus. I think I scraped down too early, but Man City versus Inter was the most boring final I've ever watched. That Rodri goal, of course, nice. But come on, bro. The game's gone, bro. The game's gone. That was the most haram ball I've ever watched in my life. Inter have lost two finals in how many years, bro? Wait, they lost 2022 and 2023. They won in 2024. They've lost two finals in 3 years. That was like Man United back in 2009, 2011 as well, which we'll get into. Don't. Let's not rush into that. Let's not rush into it. I can't lie. 2023, 2024, Real Madrid. Um, but I think BVB were very unlucky in this one. I feel like they could have got something out of this game, which they didn't, of course, because Vinny and Carvajal scored the two goals. But sheesh, I'm just gonna say not a must-watch game. None of them have gone past not must-watch game because I feel like we haven't got to the creme de la creme games. Not gonna be a long video as you can see here. Um, Moving on to Inter versus PSG. Ooh. Because at one side, this one was very entertaining because there was Inter were getting slapped. This is the most recent one. Inter just got slapped, bro, which is very entertaining. But you want to see a back and forth game, which the game definitely wasn't. I expected more from Inter in that final after they beat Barca, but yeah, they didn't, of course. So I really want to put this one games gone, because games gone, bro. 5 goals in the Champions League final, and none of them are from the other team. That's uh, that's not good. That's bad looks. That's really bad looks. So I will be Inter 2 times games gone. What is Allegri doing down there, bro? 2 Inter games gone. Crazy business. 2010-11. I don't really want to talk about this one because we lost. Yay! I mean, I don't want to say yay because we lost, but it was a Barcelona masterclass. I I can't deny it, bro. It was a Barcelona masterclass, bro. They outplayed us in every single aspect of the game, bro. Fergie was shaking. It was a mess, bro. It was a mess. Lionel Messi was terrorizing our whole team. It, for every Man United fan who watched that game live, they were on the edge of the seats because they were. It was hard to watch their team lose, but yeah, I think it was an edge of the seater because I'm a bit biased because Man United said, "Arr!" but I think it was because I think it was a pretty good game because for Man United fans it was edge of the seat. For Barca fans it was probably, was it a not much game? I'll just put it there. I'll just put it there. Just yeah. Moving on to 2011, 2012. Was this one? This was the Chelsea one, the penalties. Yeah, pretty sure. Bayern 2 Champions Leagues in a row. I mean, 2 Champions League finals in a row. 2011 and 2012. They won it the next year, but this one was when Chelsea won it on penalty shootouts. It was a good game. It was a pretty good game. Would I say edge of the seater though? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's like I'm not sure, bro. But it's always between edge of the seater or not a must watch game, because I feel like not a must watch game means that game was just not entertaining, which is very very not true because it was a pretty damn entertaining game, bro. So I will put this one not a must watch game. It was entertaining, but I don't think it was a must watch. You have to be there. You have to 100 billion% be there. No, I don't think so. But yeah. 2012-13. This one was after the Bayern lost to Chelsea, won against Dortmund. They were one of the two biggest clubs in the world back then. Probably still are. BB not in the same level as Bayern anymore. Bayern kind of pulled up the ceiling, but yeah. I just think this one was a good game. I think edge of the seater, bro. I think this one was an edge of the seater. I think that one's not guaranteed edge of seater, but it was a good game. It was a great game. 2013-14 moments. That was, bro, Real Madrid in that time step from 2013 2018, bro. That team almost unstoppable. They won every single Champions League except for 2015, bro. It was crazy, insanity, bro. And 4-1 against Atletico. That one, I would use my life savings to go to that one, bro. But is that the right game though? Maybe 2015, but no, I would use my life savings to go to that game. I would go back in time and use my life savings to go to that game because that game was phenomenal. Very interesting game, I can't lie. But yeah, Barcelona versus Juventus 3-1, 14-15. This was when during the Real Madrid Barca kind of domination. Barca was dominating La Liga a lot, and Real Madrid Champions League warriors they just couldn't lose the Champions League back in the day, bro. Even though I wasn't even born for that 2013-14. But I was just 1 year old. So Barca Juventus, this one was just edge of the seat probably. I feel like the middle one should be like a good game. Well, it was a good game, fair game, nice to watch. Move on, bro. It's life. That's why I'm probably not must watch game. But yeah, I think edge of the seat is good for Barca Juventus. I can't lie. Now this one might have to go up. I wanna really put it. I'd use my life savings, go back in time, of course. But no, I think it just edges the seat. You see what I did there? It just edges. Anyways, this not talk about that. It just edges the seat for me though. I think for most people it would go. For most Real Madrid fans as well, both finals that I just named right there would go. Probably maybe I use my life savings, but nah, I just think this one edge of the seater, edge of the seater, bro. Real Madrid again. How many finals are these guys in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 finals in this whole tier list. The most out of every team, of course. Second probably Inter, Bayern, yeah. But Real Madrid against Juventus. Juventus love losing finals against the two big Spain clubs, don't they? Now this one was a thrashing. This one was a thrashing, man. Honestly, not a must-watch game because but you can see by the score it was an abomination. You can see it was an apocalypse, bro. You could see by the score that Juventus got absolutely molded down to the park, bro. So yeah, the last one of the tier list, 2017-18 Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Wow, I think honestly Liverpool have Alisson, prime Alisson in that game. They have prime Alisson. They probably get out with something there better than that. Karius, man, he got a head injury during the game. I think people don't give him enough credit because he got a head injury, but edge of the seat, no, not a must-watch game. If you just go to the highlights, bro, you can just see the only reason they lost that final was because of Karius, bro. If they had just had a better goalkeeper, man, Karius. I don't think I've watched like a full 90-minute Liverpool game of Karius while he was still there, but I think if they had a prime Alisson in there, they probably do better than they did, as I said. So yeah, this is probably my final one. Only one in I would go back in time, which is crazy as well. I think Champions League finals would be better than that. Which one did I say before that? Maybe 2008, maybe if we go back even more back from 2010, 2008 United versus Chelsea. That was probably edge of seater, John Terry missing a penalty. So yeah, I think that one could have been there. I think I want to do this maybe Premier League top 2 teams, top 4s, but tell me if you want that in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.